Edgeworth, you're not making any damn sense at all. You want to explain that home slice? Hey guys, P-Major here to say, welcome everyone to another episode of Phoenix Wright Security! I am never saying home slice again because that is so outdated. In the last episode, we began the trial of Former. That's what this first trial is called. It's called Trial Former. So, that's concerning to say the least. Anyways, but in the last episode, we figured out that someone's a little biased towards prosecutors, so they're trying to make their um the witness is biased basically, so they made their testimony a little biased. Uh, but we proved them wrong. We showed the court that they are biased, and now Edgeworth is saying, "I'm going to eat humble pie." And I'm not looking forward to it because I don't know what he's trying to refer to. But let's get into it. Now then, let's get into it. But before I do so, I have one thing to say, one thing only. If you guys do enjoy what I make, the kind of content I do, please hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps out and lets me know that you guys enjoy what I do. And you can always change your mind later. You can unsubscribe, you can unlike, you can do whatever. You don't have to do anything. You can literally just sit here and watch what I do. That's all you could do. Because even a little view, even a single view, lets me know that at least somebody out there likes what I do. So with that being said, I hope you guys do enjoy, and let's continue! Oh, what? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. No, not over such a trifling detail. This shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Bah! Bah, I say! The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. What the hell? The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. Um, wait. Yeah, that is a little confusing actually. Wait, what the hell? The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution needed to prove. Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing... I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw and not what you thought. How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now? Oh well. Witness testimony. Aimed at deduction. Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again and again and again. The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? So if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? Yes. Only if you mean to do him harm. That's what premeditated means. If you just do it randomly, that's not really premeditated. In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. Cross-examination, begin! And press everything! We'll get information somehow. You said that, but now... I don't know why I said now. You haven't told us how you know. That's what I'm about to tell you, rookie. I believe what she just said was a mere prelude to the story she's about to tell. Try not to interrupt her again. I'm a freaking attorney, rookie. Never interrupt the storyteller. That's like pulling a bun out of the oven half-baked. Oh man, that's a raw bun. Something half-baked here, alright, and it's you. Try not to confuse the defense witness. They're not very quick on their feet. Now, why did you believe the suspect had intentions to murder the victim? Her actions speak for himself. You have no proof that Miss Skye called him there. You have no proof that she didn't. She's got us there. Mr. Edgeworth, thoughts? There is no record of a call made on the defendant, Miss Lana Skye's phone. She might have written him a letter. Come on, you could have tried a public phone first at least. In any case, the victim came to the prosecutor's office where she was murdered. I'm sure you had a reason to be there. Witness? Why do you think it was this victim? I mean, the suspect is some of the victim. I doubt that. I doubt she held a grudge. What kind of grudge? Well, I wouldn't know that. Of course you don't. That's because she didn't have a grudge. Rookie. Not the silent treatment again, Gabe. Thank you. I have a lunchbox here. Now, what's inside? A gun. How am I supposed to know? No, I have an idea. Fake. No, it's too obvious. Rice with beans. See? We agree there's a lunchbox here, but we don't know what's inside. A person's life is like a lunchbox of pretzels. Don't you agree? I get it. That's why my lunch was so salty. This judge has been very good with metaphors. The suspect had a grudge against Detective Goodman. Will you tell us your basis for thinking this? It's simple. Nothing. A human machine? That's a contradiction. Please. Can't you find fault with something of substance, Miss Wright? Note to self. Mr. Edgeworth's sighs smell like citrus fruit. What the hell? Give to the room! God. You say again and again. How many times did you stab him exactly? We often say chop to 1,000 pieces, but we don't actually mean 1,000 pieces. What difference does it make if the deed is done? How come she's getting mad at me? Let's just say she stabbed him several times and leave it at that. Leave it at that? This is a murder case, people. Miss Wright, you should speak up if you have an objection, you know. Miss Stars turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Challenge in her abilities as a detective really set her off. Short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact. I wonder, would it depend on the size of the candle? I mean, add more wax and even a really short wick would burn longer. Obviously, more scientific testing is required. Emma! Gotta find something. Something here. Something here. Wait, hold on. A single step? Oh my god. Woman, you messed up! You messed up! You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed it. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my monster prize! It's just a seaweed bento. I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait for it to start. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. Aha! You're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth. What a hunk! He's my hero, really. What about my objection? No one noticed? No witness? You got the crime scene set, right? Oh, thanks. I've always believed that no one should ever mistake ketchup for blood. Now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Wow, okay. Really testing the teenage limit, okay. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify. Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. You're saying you thought her freaking scarf was... I cannot believe this woman. A red muffler? Yes, like a scarf. The chief prosecutor always wears one around her neck. So she could be easily hanged at a moment's notice, I suppose. She's right. Also, that's really dark as hell. What the hell? What the hell? Yeah, no, she always... I was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she? But wait. There's more. Isn't it odd that you mistook that for splattered blood? I think that is very odd. Man, I think that is very odd. Man, that is very odd. Please speak. Well, people often mistake my beard for a bib. I mean, I can kind of see it. A judge with a bib. That's why this place feels so much like kindergarten sometimes. Oh, Phoenix, that's funny. Actually, I do think I saw some traces of blood on her chest. However, the autopsy report is clear on this matter. There was only one knife wound. Apparently, Miss Starr isn't entirely sure of her own testimony. Mr. Wright, this is our chance. Chance for what, I wonder? Starr has turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay, we're back to that. Also, in this image, there's no blood splatter on her chest. I'm presenting the photo again. Damn right I am. Miss Starr, I demand an explanation. What now? The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. Oh, wow. What? The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself. I didn't even realize she wasn't wearing it. So how much of the time? Oh, it has to have it in the blood. Not her chest area. Huh? But that can't be. Only professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Congratulations. Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. Harsh words, but good. And again, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. Was my objection chopped liver? I guess so. Sorry, Phoenix. It was there. The scarf. No, not that. But really, something red, really. Well, now, where are we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. What? Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that. Oh, she's pissed. Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony. The most important part? The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Apprehending the suspect. Alright, woman, let's see what you got this time. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. Oh, now we're playing this game, huh? Okay. I quickly caught. Oh, I thought she said the victim, and I was like, oh, what the frick? No, it's the suspect. I quickly caught her, explained the rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Way to go, citizen arrest! Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused with my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. You're all quite determined about the scarf, aren't you? I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me, Ink Star. That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten, damn it. No thanks. That's South. The right is weak against poisonous snake bites. I'm pretty sure everyone is, Emma. Pretty sure everyone is. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. He knocked their hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oil drum? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. I'm proud of her, this one. A leopard woman. Wow. Very well, Mr. Wright. Cross-examination, if you will. All right, let's get this over with, woman. As much as I don't like you and you don't like me. Press everything! So where is this partition on the floor plans? I'm sure that means this wall next to my car. That's right. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high. I need to rest. There we go. Rest my wrist on my mouse pad, while also resting my computer on it, so I could do it both at the same time. There we go. Well, they're about 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what do you do then? Press everything. You think quickly. Were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was. Wait, doesn't that contradict what she said earlier? I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Maybe I should press her for more details. I'll leave her alone for now, but I'll go back to that. How far away was she when she witnessed the murder? I guess I gotta just look back at the picture to find out. Very well, you may continue with your testimony. No, that is highly, highly suspect. We'll get back to that later. Yes, when I read her, she mentioned the muffler. What do you mean? She mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say? If I remembered exactly, I would have told you my testimony. Kiki. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. Just that one word? So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but someone else. Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Phone? She can't mean. Ask further. By phone, do you mean a cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately? My memory is like a salmon heading upstream, you see. No, the court doesn't seem a star. The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. The wall? That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently, it was out of order. So she used her cell phone. Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. Oh, okay. Good witnessing, witness. Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying? You should, of course, add this to your testimony. The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. Lana's cell phone. The word muffler was overheard during a phone call made at Ema 518. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court? Aha! I was going to ask the same thing. I'll only say this one time, so let's sing close to rookies. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence. And when I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this. What is it, Miss Wright? Oh, we're supposed to press that one. We gotta present something on that one. Oh. I don't know what she wants us to do yet, so we'll go back to the one that we wanted to press further earlier, because that didn't make sense to me. She made to escape. Can you be more specific? She pressed aside my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see, just a dollop of lard on a pallet. Patea full of hot. That's French. I don't know French. Pate Fulagra? I'm so sorry if I just completely offended someone. I don't know French. Huh? She even kicked over an oil drum at me. An oil drum? There was an oil drum lying on its side at the scene of the crime. But it's strange. Hmm? What's that? If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way? The other. Ah! Parking lot entrance! That's right! It doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent! More mysteries. I wish we could solve a few before finding more, though. Did Miss Skye try to run? Sorry, my sister is so suspicious, Mr. Wright. Not as sorry as I am. She didn't do it. You have to believe me. Was it this one? Yeah. Presser. I'd like to see this on the floor plans just to be safe. I should have pressed this earlier. That was my fault. The lunch lane car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block. So you witnessed the murder from here? That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes? Is that correct, Miss Starr? Yes, that's right. There was a chain link fence in front of you. I went over it, of course. Amazing! A thoughtful queen! Lunch lady athlete indeed. It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence, so she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Yeah, that fence was only about 9 feet high, too. So how did Miss Skye not get away? I should have pressed that earlier. It's gotta be this. I want to say it's this. I'll try it. No. Yeah. No. Damn. No, it didn't, Phoenix. Good job. Yeah. No, jeez. Wait. Hold on. Is that it? No. Damn. Press this again. I need to see this again. Prosecutor stopped the victim, picked up the emergency phone, made a phone call. You climbed over the fence, and that pressed. Uh-huh. Oh my god. I think I know what he's trying to get at. Oh, I know what he's trying to get at. Oh, I know what he's trying to get at. Present the floor plans! Mister! You done goofed up again! Star, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Skye. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarried by personal bias. Well, who would have thought that you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You, who, together with the Chief Prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Huh? Ema Skye? This is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it up. Cough it all up. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Skye making that phone call. We got her. I believe you see what I'm getting at? That emergency phone was on this back side of this partition. If indeed you were on B block, you couldn't have seen it! What? Order, order! What is the meaning of this? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies. What now? That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question? Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counterattack begins. We can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about... She lied about where she saw it. This guy tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Skye to lie about it. Pointless to lie, I see. Let's say the witness did actually see Miss Skye using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Skye witnessed the crime from a different location. A different location. Now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Let me ask a question to your clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Where was this witness when she saw the crime? The testimony we've heard it points in one direction. The place is here! This is the only place where she could have been. The security guard room? Indeed, the security guard in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor so you can see the entire lot. My computer's battery is dying again. Oh no. Plug it in quickly. Vámonos, mi amigo. We are good. It's plugged in now. So you would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where you could have seen the phone. Actually, no. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being a part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime in the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Skye, looks like that's coming to bite your ass. How many years have I been getting the better of men? I think that the tables can be turned. Today, a man has gotten the better of Angel Star. Order! Order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. Guilty? If you talk about Miss Skye? Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Skye lie? It doesn't make sense. Huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guards. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. It wouldn't change anything. No, it absolutely wouldn't. Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands. Lie! It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without good reason. So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. Huh? Me? Close! Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. Oh, damn it, okay. Miss Skye witnessed a crime from the security guard station. She lied and said she saw it from Block E. Must make a vital difference, but what? What would change? Angle of view to the crime, distance to the crime, difference in lighting? No, it would be the angle of view to the crime. Why, the angle at which she saw the crime occur would change. The angle? What do you mean? Well, the security guard station is on the second floor, and she would have sort of a more 3D view of the crime. Is it important? Why? Um, I don't think that was the right answer. Nope. Perhaps you'd like to reconsider, Mr. Wright. That's right. Let's review what we know. Agreed. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Distance to the crime. It's got to be that. It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime. My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear that the distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see. What she saw is not a question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Oh. Well, that's. Oh. Oh! Then, Star, you witnessed this crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you were arresting Miss Skye? Well, witness, you. Yes? You ordered the squid wheels, right? The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam for my boyfriend. Ooh, boysenberry. Fancy. Boysenberry for the boyfriend. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed a crime from the glass walled station. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. So she had to run all the way over to B? That's why I had to go through the visitor's parking lot in B block. That's quite a detour. No kidding. That's ridiculous. It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. 5 minutes? Damn, woman, were you not running the heels? She's literally wearing heeled boots. I'm trying to think considerably. But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest classic sport. Oh, have a point. The fork is a wonderful invention. Oh, it absolutely is. Especially those like, oh man, why does it all look so good? No, but like the spork is a great invention, especially like those camping sporks with like the knife on the side of the fork. Oh, those are the best, man. Absolutely. Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, I have to do something. Do I have any evidence of this? Oh, that's a very good question. That's a very good question. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Time of death, sometime between 4 and 5:30. Call at 5:18. Uh, oh, shoot. Hmm. I think we do. I'm raising an objection. 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest? Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time if you like it all al dente. I got lunchbox that's high pasta in the knots, rookie. This is different. A 5 minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange. You were a criminal. What would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. Miss Skye dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. I agree completely. You. I'm gonna stop doing those voices like the screams after this episode. Not after this episode, but like after this chapter, because I cannot continue doing those. I cannot do good screaming impression. Well, then, it seems to come to the end of this testimony. Witness has a grudge against the defendant in the blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go? Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her personal history. Did it? We threw that hand sentence right. That was too close. Any longer, we would have lost. I'm afraid that the Papa Queen has been dethroned. That what is adjourned. Oh, thank God. What? More? Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? That's what you tried to fast off on me. I prefer not to take the defense's team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. Well, shit. What was that? Is this another one of the trick lunchboxes? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Star. Ah, is this your jumbo lunchbox? It's just 3 boxes stacked high. Oh, a triple decker! I have therefore instituted a witness's determination I will allow you seller! Probably they. Next time! Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. The sellout of a judge. So pitiful. Because next time. Bye bye.